So we're driving to Highland County through these forests in the Leche Mountains, eating some grapes for breakfast.
Very sweet.
The cotton candy variety. Very good. Why? I wonder why all grapes are not like this. This is very weird. They're just so good. You don't eat a lot of them. They're not sour.
So good.
And we were just talking about how everything in life is temporary, and people are very attached to their things, to their houses, to their cars, to just everything.
Not only things, but also people.
Yeah. And you would think in your elderly age that that it's your time is up, now it's all about your children, but your children are also going to die one day. It's all very temporary. So it's all an illusion that things are permanent. There's no such thing as a permanent thing or person. When you realize that a lot of things just become easier to get rid of stuff, get rid of people you don't need in your life. Just everything.
I mean, the more regrets you have about something, the more you should think, why I'm having those regrets.
And just be happier.
Maybe it's really just illusionary. Maybe if you give away something and get that feeling can be, especially like we were selling things, but once we start at the end, like when we were moving, we just didn't have time to sell stuff, so we started giving away.
Yeah.
It's a completely different feeling.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, it's like they're like, oh, I'm getting profit or whatever money, but now like I'm really feeling like I'm helping people actually. And people are really thanking me.
Yeah.
Very grateful. Like, oh man, you helped me a lot. I needed this. Like we gave away like a studio photography lights because we couldn't just take them with us. They were too bulky. And the guy was so thankful.
Yeah.
I guess he needed that for his work or something.
Yeah.
Or hobby, I'm not entirely sure. But he thanked me like several times afterwards even. And that's a completely different feeling. And sometimes you just need to let it go. Those things. They just
weigh you down.
Yeah, like when we were moving and packing, and I was looking at all those things, they were like kind of like it was like weights on my neck. They were dragging me down for some reason. I don't know, I have this feeling.
And for me, when we got rid of all those things, I don't feel like not that I'm not missing them, I just don't feel like I had them then and I don't have them now. Like I don't feel like something was less now.
Yeah, and especially like if you start thinking about, oh, I could have used them for this, or I could have used them for that. Oh, I paid this much for them. It's all like, as in economists say, it's a sunk cost, meaning you already spent that money. So what's the opportunity cost for you? Typically, it's like you not using it because you gave it away. But if it's been in your storage or in your closet for over a year and you haven't touched that thing, so the opportunity cost is really zero, or maybe negative. Well, actually it's positive as a benefit, because it just occupies space, and instead of you actually possessing something that's just sitting idle and gradually breaking down, somebody else could have used it. That's the true opportunity cost, I think, in my mind, that you gave someone who really needed it at that time, and he put it to good use instead of you just sitting on top of it. So that's the opportunity cost for me, or benefit, I don't know, whatever you call it.
But it's just better not to think about it at all. Just all those items.
And the second thing that really helped me personally, we talked through this, to give away things, it was changing the mindset from, oh, I paid this much, now I'm selling for half a price, or whatever, or giving away. The different mindset would be to look at as if you were renting
Yeah.
like that thing for a few
Yeah,
times.
for example, a bicycle. We bought
Bicycle, yeah.
bicycles, and we used them a few times, of course. I mean, it wasn't a bad decision. But in the end, when we sold them, the money that we lost, it could have been comparable to just renting a bicycle.
Mhm.
Or maybe even renting would have cost more, but we didn't have to fix the bikes. They were going to be brand new. It was going to be much better. in that
Yeah,
way.
or we went through this all this trouble of trying to sell them and list them on Facebook.
A lot of time wasted.
Yeah, a lot of time. Like people are contacting you, oh this or that. You show them, they don't buy.
Yeah, I mean,
so,
we could have,
yeah.
I mean, given them for free, but
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
It was something that I wanted to sell.
yeah,
I guess,
they were worth a little bit more than
yeah.
just a few dollars.
Trouble of selling them. Yeah. So I guess yeah, those two things like
Just
you could have rented
renting
it.
is just easier.
Yeah, could have rented it, or you give it to someone who really needs it, and so that helps you.
And also with
Yeah.
the bicycles, you just feel the need to just go and ride them because you spend that money. But when you're renting, you're going with the thought that, oh, I want to ride these bicycles to around this town or something, and you just feel like you're not forcing yourself to ride them, and you just enjoy it instead of forcing yourself.
Yeah,
So
totally.
there's a lot of things to consider. There's a beautiful river here we're passing. I didn't get that, but maybe it'll come back later. Very nice scenery here. So the Highland County is called the Little Switzerland of Virginia.
Oh, look at the ducks.
I think we're entering the county soon.
Ducks and goose.
Geese, yeah. Yeah, it's very nice to just take a trip through the countryside of America, especially, and probably other countries. But the roads here are nice. The countryside, well maintained. A few cars. We'll probably encounter more cars at the Maple Festival when we're closer to the sugar camps. Who knew that Virginia had maple syrup production? But they do.
I think very few people know about Highland County.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's right here in Virginia by Washington D.C. It's
like a 3 hours drive
I
by
never
highways.
knew about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it spans 2 weekends in March, the festival. And they're mostly run by small family farms. So the one we're going to go today, to Duff's sugar camp, we went on the second weekend last year, and he already ran out of maple syrup because it's just very, very good because he's doing it all homemade.
It's all like manual
labor, yeah. He just doesn't sleep for like weeks on end.
Yeah.
Just tending to the maple syrup. It's very interesting.
Drinking coffee and tending to.
Just not sleeping at all.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But it's only a few weeks out of the year that they have to really do that.
I think he enjoys it. Otherwise, why would you do that?
And we didn't get a chance to try his maple syrup. We went to Back Creek Farms, which had like similar maple syrup that he recommended, but it was like the grade B dark syrup, and it was just like dulce de leche. Just how can maple syrup taste like dulce de leche? And that was how it tasted.
Yep.
It's just incredible.
Exactly like it.
You can't buy them. Like even the dark maple syrup you bought at the stores, they don't taste the same. They don't taste like condensed milk.
Oh, sheep! Look at the sheep. Peacefully grazing.
Yeah, there are a lot of sheep for some reason here in Highland County and nearby. You don't usually see a lot of sheep in America. Mostly cows and horses. Yeah, so we're going to be excited to try Duff's maple syrup to see how it compares. Yeah, but it's nice to just buy some things locally, or if you travel somewhere, rather than buying them at the store that are mass produced because they just don't have the same quality. And it doesn't matter if it's organic or not, it just doesn't taste the same.
Yeah, that's what you get here in Maple Syrup Festival, is the true artisan product that's been done with like how it used to be done, especially in like hundreds of years.
Probably that's why the taste is good too.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto State Road 607.
I don't remember. I think Duff doesn't do tubing, right? He just does buckets.
Yep.
Yeah, that's also probably why it tastes different.
Yeah.
If you use buckets rather than tubing.
And he doesn't use those like big containers machines. He uses
wood
he does it by hand.
Take the next right onto State Road 607.
Kettle cooked maple syrup.
Yeah. Wood fired.
Yeah, you can check out our other video we did on the Maple Syrup Festival from last year, where you can see the
look at this.
the owner. Oh wow, it's beautiful.
State Road 607 for 3 miles.
Yeah, so right now it's 8:30, so it's just the sun rising behind the clouds. It's very scenic here. The springtime trees.
Highland County never ceases to amaze me. How beautiful it is, even when it's
Winter.
spring or winter, like bare trees still.
Yeah, the scenery is just gorgeous. So we're passing by some kind of town. We haven't been here before. It's like the southeastern part of Highland County.
I think these houses would be empty. Like that one, it says posted or something. Like this one looks run down, so it's probably even condemned, abandoned house. Oh yeah, for sure.
Not all of them though. That one looks nice.
No, somebody lives there, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, these houses look nice though. They're historic, it seems.
Yeah, nobody, I guess, wants to live here. I mean, there's probably no internet here except for satellite.
Yeah. Could see a car. Yeah, this house as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it could be even dangerous to be around it. Oh, there's a dog. It's barking.
But the other parts of Highland County are quite nice.
Yeah.
Well maintained, so it's just this area.
Yeah. I'm not sure, is it already Highland County, you think?
I think so. So we're driving there's 2 more miles left, to a place we haven't been yet to. It's called Southernmost Maple Products. Our farm, something like that. So it'll be interesting to see. And it's kind of like in the part where there aren't any other sugar camps or anything like that, so maybe there'll be less people here. But even here the road is nice. It's nice, well maintained.
It's through the woods and there's a river, creek, right beside. The
Appalachian Mountains are very different to other mountains. It's very like homey here. I always felt that way through the
friendly mountains.
Yeah, the friendly mountains. Not very, not dramatic, but not
flatland.
Not scary. I don't know. You have to see it to feel it for yourself. But very like welcoming. And in Colorado, it's very dramatic and rugged and very different. The trees are different. The feeling is different. Here you could feel like you could survive here. Out in the wilderness, but Colorado, no.
Oh, there's a house right in the woods, up the mountain.
So we still have a mile left to go. Just a few more minutes and we'll be at this farm called Southernmost Maple. I think they have like food there, cornbread or something. Or was that another place? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think they make more money probably with food.
Definitely. But but the maple syrup, I forgot the price we paid for it.
It wasn't cheap.
It wasn't cheap, but it wasn't like too expensive either. It was like maybe
It was like
twice as expensive as from the
close to
store.
that, yeah.
From the store, but I mean, it's definitely worth it.
I think it was like $25 something for something that costs like around $12-15.
Yeah, but you're not gonna.
You're not gonna get that flavor.
If that flavor, and you're not gonna use it all up in one go because it's very flavorful. So you don't need a lot to get the flavor out of it.
Yeah, make those buckwheat pancakes. Smear the maple syrup grade B over it. Very tasty.
Yeah, we haven't tried the light amber colored maple syrup from here. We're not sure if that tastes any different, but the darker one is definitely good. But you can try the different
In a quarter mile,
maple
your
syrup
destination will be on the left.
because they give a lot of free samples throughout the farms here, so you could definitely try them and see which one you like more.
Oh, many people. Oh, did I miss it?
Oh, yeah, it's right here.
Yep.
So I guess it's definitely filled already.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, that's good. It's good that a lot of people are interested here. Yeah, you can see them walking.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn.
Can park here, for instance.
Yeah, so let's check it out.
Maybe blocking him.
So this was Southernmost Maple. You can see the sign here. Lots of people here actually. I was surprised in a good way. Everyone was really happy and friendly.
Yeah. I think that all these people, they're from surrounding towns and villages. They seem like to know each other.
Yeah, very country folk.
Yeah.
And it was actually pretty cheap, $2 for a coffee and a donut.
And
There's
here's the
maple buckets.
that collect
sap.
the sap, yeah, and then they will make a maple syrup out of those.
Yeah, I was surprised it was only $2 for a coffee and a donut.
Yeah, I mean it's all homemade. It's probably very cheap.
Yeah,
for
there were a
them.
lot of other things like buckwheat pancakes, biscuits and gravy, home fries, very southern food, typical southern food that we had in our hotel breakfast.
And the pancakes, you said they were like $10 or $12?
Yeah, so the most expensive food was the pancakes. There were like
Buckwheat, right?
three pancakes, either buckwheat or regular. And I think they come with a side or something.
Yeah, I noticed they were putting those homemade fries, potatoes,
Yeah.
and something else.
Yeah, the young couple before us, they also got a donut.
Yeah.
Funny. Yeah, so let's continue on to Duff's. Yeah, it was really interesting how it's like you step back in time when you go inside those houses with all those people there. It's like
very communal.
yeah, everyone's very friendly. It's like
People know each other.
you know, you feel like how was like in the past, maybe like 50 years ago.
You treat others like your neighbors. Nothing is like nowadays in big cities. Everything is kind of like anonymous. People don't really talk to each other. There, people were constantly like trying to talk to us.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if anyone has seen our video on the Maple Festival.
I bet they did.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Someone did. Yeah, this road is also very scenic. all throughout Highland County.
I feel like we have snow coming in front of us.
Maybe.
Like it's snowing right now, but barely. But
Yeah.
there,
Yeah, probably.
it's gonna be snowing heavier.
And it's actually pretty far, like 20 minutes to Duff's, which is interesting.
Yeah, they're spread out, I guess.
Small road though too.
I wonder all these people who live like by the road here. Do they produce maple syrup as well, or it's just agriculture? Beef?
It's difficult to say.
No.
Maybe everything.
But some of these houses, they look like abandoned. I don't know. That one, for instance, to me, looks like abandoned.
Yeah, the population here is very small, so it wouldn't surprise me that.
What was this number of school children in the local school?
Yeah, it's funny. It's like in high school for I don't remember either for an entire class or for the entire school. It's like 20 students.
Yeah.
In the high school.
I mean, I think the entire county's population is like thousands, like 10,000 or something.
Maybe less.
I forgot, maybe less. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's also something. The reason that it's very nice too, with the less people. But it's not just like a dying county. Like if you travel throughout rural America, there are lots of places with less people. But here, there's an entire industry for the maple syrup and apples and farming and everything. So it's very nice. It's maintained and everything. It's just that there are less people, so less populated houses when someone dies, maybe. So it's maybe that's why they're abandoned.
And I can definitely tell that they probably can't grow here crops like corn or whatever because of how it's rocky. The soil is very rocky here, so the only possibility for them is to raise cattle and sheep.
And it's also windy. That's also another reason.
And that as well, yeah. So the weather is kind of harsh.
And it's cold,
harsher.
so you can't really grow anything when it's really cold.
That's true. So it's either maple or farming or apples. Orchards,
Sheep.
Sheep,
Wool. Well, there's a beautiful church, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a chapel. Church. Hamilton Chapel Advent Christian Church.
Yeah, I saw on the map for the festival there are some points of interest, including churches.
In front of us, the very tall mountain. Beautiful.
Yeah, I wanted to come here one time in summer, but there's nothing maybe to do compared to the Maple Festival.
Yeah.
But I imagine it's really nice here in summer.
Yeah.
And I saw pictures online of the springtime trees as well. I guess spring is a little bit later here. Maybe May, April.
Yeah.
The flowering trees. So maybe one day we'll come back here.
Yeah, and all the hills are covered in lush green grass as well. So.
It's interesting. I just thought about this, and when we were, for example, in Tuscany, it's also very similar. Maybe even less people there than here that actually live there. Oh, here are some sheep.
Oh yeah.
They're like freshly shaved.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, looks like yeah. Oh, they're making sounds.
Yeah, so I was just thinking that when we were, for example, in Italy and Tuscany, in the rural areas, they're all very, there are a lot of places for agritourism, Very many places, and just not even agritourism, just vacation stays, everything. So, and it's very similar, I guess, to here with the mountains and the open rolling fields. So, I mean, it's just interesting how one place has made it very not commercialized, but more, and has invited more people for their economy.
Yeah, tourist friendly. Like not. These places are also, I guess, tourist friendly.
Yeah, especially during the Maple Festival, but all other times it's not.
So I think maybe
there's a lot of potential here.
It's either like people don't want to do that at this time, or they
just don't know. Yeah, I think they just don't know. They gear everything towards the Maple Festival, but they could definitely do more agritourism things here.
Yeah, I mean.
It's just really nice here.
If they're willing to build a little bit of infrastructure in their like, properties to accommodate people,
and maybe do programs of teaching people how to do all these things. I could definitely see this as like a Tuscany where you could go and the roads are nice here. It's just very similar in that sense.
Yeah, like as I said, I lived in Virginia for a while, but just never knew about Highland County. And this is something that I think needs, if they could change. And
I think it would also be beneficial to not just make everything about the Maple Festival, but just have that be a part of a year-round like vacation tourism.
I mean, there are probably some hikes around here.
Yeah, fishing. Hikes.
Oh yeah, fishing for sure.
Could definitely build some cabins here.
Maybe hunting even.
Just to like make the economy better here, and the people will be also happier to live here, move back here if they like, if they grew up here.
I really like Highland County. Just
even though it's great as a hidden gem, I mean, it would be better for everyone living here to have it more of a touristy area.
Earn livelihood. And I think people would enjoy that as well, because they're so hospitable here, and they would welcome those guests.
Yeah, and you have hot springs nearby as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's many things that can attract people, and especially the scenery.
It's just we've been around America, and there are a lot of places that are very touristy, but this is not one of them for some reason, which is interesting. So maybe sometime in the future. Oh, there's some goat here in the snow. We haven't seen goats in a while.
It's very curious.
Yeah, right in the snow. Yeah, remember how they used to jump up on the tables?
Alright, let's go. Back to eating.
Oh, there's a baby. Very cute. Another adventure.
I think the name of the city is Mosto.
Jackson River, bro. Yes, this is the Jackson River. One of the main roads.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
Very windy in Highland County. That's one of the drawbacks is that even with hills, mountains, and trees, it's very windy.
It's like Iceland.
Actually, we just entered Monterey,
The city.
yeah.
The town. Yeah, 5 more minutes and we'll be at Duff's. And then afterwards we'll maybe stop by the Laurel Hill Sapsuckers farm. I think they have Sapsuckers. I think they have trails for hiking, but we'll see. But overall, this is just a very nice area to drive through. You can stop and look at the farm animals along the road. Yeah, we've been here in fall season 2, and it was really nice.
Yeah, so we're gonna pass through a village of Frost. And it looks like this.
Isn't that in 20 miles? I think it was in 20 miles.
I'm not sure it's the mileage, but
I think it's this far away.
yeah.
But it's definitely colder here. You can see a lot more snow.
Yep. And the horses have their like clothing, wrapped clothing. So it's cold here. Yeah, the temperature dropped as well.
Yeah, I had an idea that if all the houses hire the Amish company that works here to build cabins, and people could use them to stay in Airbnb here. Like, that would definitely increase tourism and help the business for everybody, local business. Oh wow. So here, we didn't see this before.
I think the snow cloud kind of passed through here before us, so we saw it.
I like the open fields here. You can see everything very clearly.
Feel the wind.
So we're almost there.
Yeah. It's on the right, I think.
These signs everywhere. I wonder how many people are here now. I wonder if it depends. I guess it does depend on the changing seasons with the maple syrup production. How early it is or how late it is.
Yeah, totally.
So I think there we
I
are.
think that's it. So that's the entrance, right? No?
Yes, but
Oh, no.
but the parking is where the car is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we crossed the little river here.
Not that many people.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Good for us.
Yeah, and that other place was just huge number of people.
I think it depends. I wanted to point that out too.
The food?
The food, yeah. If they sell lots of and serve lots of food,
Yeah, they'll be there.
I don't think
And
they do.
I think that place, it said that they were open for breakfast and they opened at 8, so maybe everyone was going there for breakfast.
Yeah, for sure. I think people will be coming here later. So lucky for us, there should be maple syrup.
I think that will be all weekend.
All right.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah, there's a strong
smell.
smell of wood.
Yeah, I was
wood
gonna
burning.
say that you can't smell the camera, unfortunately. But it's very, like you're in a campfire. It's very nice right now, the smell. Very happy people, laughing. Very windy and cold.
Yeah.
But it's nice with the snow. Different kind of scenery right now
Yeah.
than we were before.
Some folks like, there's only 2 of us in the county that are still traditionally cooking our syrup. But everybody likes something different. Does anybody here produce syrup or sorghum? Guys, they're all using tubing. We're the only camp that is still only using buckets. Buckets take more time, much more labor intensive. The tubing is smart.
So we just bought 1 bottle of maple syrup from Duff's.
They
It
have a
was-
limit of 2 per, I guess, person or household.
We got 1,
Yeah.
and someone else will get another one.
Of course.
Yeah, it's the flavor. You don't need to buy a whole lot, and they take cash only. They don't need to use credit cards because they'll still run out of syrup. And yeah, it's interesting to see the sugar cabin again. Everyone is really cold. There's some kind of lake here. The maple syrup we bought was $15 for 12 ounces.
Yeah.
And we got 1 bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the other place that we bought from last year, Back Creek Farms, which had similar syrup according to the man who works here, then it was like a regular size big maple bottle for 25, so it's not.
It's probably double.
Yeah.
This double the size of this bottle.
But you can get 2, so.
Yeah, so it's, I mean, they probably raised prices as well, so it's probably
Yeah.
comparable.
Let's
All right, let's try it.
See how it is.
Okay. Yeah, it's beautiful. It even says Duff's Sugar House with a picture of that
Yeah.
place. From our house to yours. Enjoy. All right.
Let's see
Here you go.
what you think.
It's very dark. They say
Yeah.
it's for cooking. I don't know.
Yeah, some people like lighter syrups.
Oh, no, no, no.
It's different?
It's very different.
From the other place?
That one was... this one is also like caramel.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like this one is a bit sweeter
Oh.
and richer. Like it's dense. It's much. It's denser than that one. Okay, you try.
You'll have to close it. Alright. Sugar burst. The smell is nice. Not very strong. Not too strong, I mean. I don't remember what the other one exactly tasted like because it was a year ago. But yeah, I also sense the caramel notes. Maybe you're right, it is a bit sweeter and less. No, it is very thick.
I don't know. I feel like the previous one that we bought, it was more caramel.
Yeah.
It was very rich caramel taste compared to this one. This one is a bit sweeter, so maybe it's also caramel and rich, but it's just the sweetness kind of kills a
But
little bit.
also, the man Duff, he who owns the place, he said when we were there right now that he's still going to tap, I think, next week or something like that. So maybe the season is later, and these darker syrups may change with this with how the season is. So maybe.
I forgot. I don't remember exactly, but I think I remember he was saying that the lighter comes later
Comes
or
earlier.
Oh, earlier. So the darker one will be probably like later.
Yeah, I think it's like a mix between the one we tried last year and like a lighter maybe one. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's interesting how they're all different.
Yeah.
I like last year's too.
I like last year's a lot too, but it's not a what do you call it? It's not guaranteed if we go there and buy exactly same
Yeah, maybe
maple syrup, it will be very
Mm-hmm.
different because just the season and
No, I like
evaporation.
this maple syrup too.
Yeah.
In the beginning, it's very caramel forward.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very thick, and like you get like a strong
Mm-hmm.
hint of the caramel. And then the aftertaste is more mellow and sweet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like it. It's like with honey, when the different honeys taste different.
Mm-hmm.
Same with maple syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
It'll be nice with pancakes
Yeah.
or something else too.
All right.
So we're going to I forgot, Laurel Hill Sapsuckers, Laurel Fork Sapsuckers, the farm. We'll see. But the view is nice here.
Lots of open fields.
We also passed by the only organic farm in here as well that produces organic maple syrup. But it's also, I think it's a resort where you can stay at, like an inn, and there you also have farm animals and everything.
They probably made a choice to get certified organic.
Yeah, to stand out.
Everyone else is organic here, pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
what do they do that it's not organic?
I mean, probably like pesticides or something. I don't know.
But those trees are kind of, I mean, they grow in a forest, I mean, by themselves. I don't know what
Fertilizers, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to just certify everything.
Yeah, I don't know if they do that even.
But these, especially the locals, the small, farms, they produce their own syrup, like the ones that they eat. So it's not going to be any different than.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like corn or soy. You have to like fertilize it. It's just trees in the forest. I mean, there's so many of them. I don't think they do anything.
And like I said, they eat it themselves. Like it's not like they're gonna, because we know a few people who like raise animals, for example, differently for their own family with less pesticides and everything. But here, they just eat the same syrup. Lots of snow on this side of the Highland County near Monterey already.
And it's cold there as well.
Colder, yeah. Yeah, the mountains can do all these weather changes. So we're gonna take a left turn here. Yeah, and if you go left here, west direction, you'll enter West Virginia shortly. We're gonna be driving today in West Virginia as well. Yeah, interesting how there's so much snow here. Last year it was pretty warm and actually a little bit green already, like springtime.
Yeah.
But last year we went on the second weekend, so it was a bit later than in March. Yeah, so it's not Laurel Hill. It's Laurel Fork Sapsuckers Sugar Camp. 5 miles. So that's where we'll be driving. And I've heard
Beautiful on the left.
Yeah. We actually haven't gone here before. On this side of the road too. Oh, lots of farming here.
Oh look, it even says there's a sign. West Virginia borderline.
In 8 miles, yeah. Yeah, I think, I don't remember when, but I think they wanted to join actually West Virginia, the county. Because,
when was that?
I don't remember. Some time ago, some years ago, because they wanted to join the county next. I think it's Pendleton County.
Pendleton,
yeah, so they wanted to join the school system and everything. Yeah, not too far away here. From here are all the nice West Virginia hikes and destinations. that we also have a video on.
It only was like a couple of hours or something.
Yeah, I guess the closest area here that we enjoyed are the Seneca Rocks area,
Oh, yeah.
Spruce Knob, Snowshoe. That's all pretty close. We are at the entrance. The Fork of Laurel Fork, Sapsuckers.
Yeah, they have this maple tour sugar camp signs.
Yeah, so you know where you're headed?
Laurel Fork,
Yes.
Sapsuckers. Why Sapsuckers? They have Sapsuckers?
Probably.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the birds.
Yeah,
What are they? Woodpeckers.
they look like woodpeckers.
Yeah, well, they are woodpeckers.
Yeah, regular one.
But they also drink the sap from trees. Yeah, we saw a few at our parents'.
Oh, they have tents here. I guess that's where the production takes place.
Interesting.
Not that many people. Well, actually, we'll be the only, maybe.
Really?
Am I going right? Yeah.
Maybe you'll just have to go further.
Yeah.
Maybe
Actually,
we just haven't arrived yet.
When we watched videos about maple syrup,
Yes.
I think I remember this exactly sugar camp. People were going. It was in the middle of the woods.
Oh.
Yeah. I wanted to go here actually. Actually, where we're going, that's where the production takes place.
Yeah, hopefully our car makes it.
Yeah, it will make it. Well,
I wonder how far we'll be going in.
yeah. I think it's worth it.
We have a small compact car.
Yeah.
Oh, they call it not compact, I guess. Regular size. Corolla.
Yeah, I remember exactly this place. It was in the woods.
Yeah, and we can walk around here.
Yeah, I wanted to go here. Nice.
Great views.
Wow. Oh, this is epic.
Yeah, it's nice to go right inside the forest where the maple trees are.
Yeah, you can get stuck here.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Wow.
It's a snow tornado.
Yeah, the wind.
I wonder how far it is. Oh,
Whoa, that was unexpected. Didn't see that coming. Oh, it's getting colder.
right?
Yeah. Where are we going? It's an adventure. Wow, it's deep in the woods, so they'll definitely have like a tapping going on even there. We'll see how it's
Yeah.
actually done. Do you think they use piping or good old-fashioned buckets?
Probably piping. I mean, it's easier. Makes
Yeah.
sense for a business. So you think we'll make it?
It's a little bit.
I don't want to get stuck here.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we made it.
Yeah. You just
The slippery road.
yeah, just.
Oh, I can smell the tires. The rubber tires.
Oh yeah. Well, you can always park just here.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember once in Colorado we
Yeah.
were stepping on the brake too often and the tires started burning.
Yeah, it's because of the stones, and I was accelerating, so maybe the rubber started.
Yeah. Well, we
Coming
have
off.
good tires, so
Yeah.
they should be holding on well.
Well, how
Alright.
about?
No, let's stay
Oh,
here.
we'll be alright. Okay.
Yeah. Let's not do that.
That was kind of reason.
This is the road we hardly passed. And the farm starts there. Oh yeah, it's very slippery. Whew. Hopefully it'll be worth it to get here. It's very cold, so I put on my coat. Lots of cars here too. I wonder what they'll have. What kind of maple syrup and everything else. I like the forest though. Can you feel the slippery road? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got lucky.
For some reason this part, in the beginning it was mostly like rocky,
Uh-huh.
but now it's just ice.
Yeah, it's really cold. It's below 0 here. So, yeah. But it's nice to walk through the woods. If it was worth it, I think. I like the tall trees and pine trees. And there'll maybe be less people here too. So yeah, here's the farm trail.
Oh, there was one. There is no liability for an injury.
So lots of tall trees. I like these woods. Just grab a warm coat, eat some food, and you won't be cold.
There's a lot of fire.
Oh, great.
Fire.
Oh, you can see the buckets. So maybe they don't have piping.
But look, it's frozen.
Oh, really? Interesting. Maybe we can go inside.
Yeah.
It's like a wild wilderness kind of place, which is really cool too. See the different kinds of farms here. There's some kind of photo contest here. So you can win a gift box if you get a nice photo from the farm. Hey, look. If you snap a good photo on the farm here, you can win a prize.
Nice.
If you tag them on Instagram and Facebook, win a gift box from them. So we got some cornbread for 75 cents.
It looks very rustic, like a curry, you know.
And a bottle of maple syrup that's very dark. So the darkest one they had very different varieties. They also had a dark amber, a lighter color. They had very different ones. So let's try it.
Let's try it.
You want to try the cornbread? It's good.
It's not sweet at all.
Oh, that's
No,
good.
Typically they make it like very sweet. It needs some maple syrup. I knew it.
It has just a very strong corn taste. But it's nice and fluffy.
But the woman the seller, she said that you need some beans with it.
Yeah, they also sell that. I'm gonna try the maple by itself first.
Very good maple. Wow.
Wow.
Wow, excellent.
This maple is also very caramelly, like the first one we tried. Wow.
Wow.
You can pour some for me. You can put it here so it doesn't get the crumbles down.
Wow, that was real good.
How's the cornbread compared to
Yeah,
orange?
it's. I think that's how it's supposed to be. I think it's not. It's very like greedy, right?
And it has a nice corn flavor. It's very strong.
Yeah.
So there's the Sugar Camp Loop Trail that we're on. Everyone's walking here. So you can see the tubing here for the maple trees. Oh, there's a lot of tubing here, especially. It's filled with tubes.
It's slippery here.
Yeah, I wonder how long the trail is.
Yeah. I have to go all the way.
But eating definitely helps.
Yeah.
You can take a picture of the tubing, maybe they'll sell. I mean, sell. I mean, for the photo contest. Yeah, the weather is very extreme today.
Yeah. Maybe we should go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We still have a drive left today, so. Yeah, so we have these two maple syrups now. So this one is a little bigger for the same price, but it doesn't matter because Duff's is more like handmade. Here they use tubing, but the syrup is really good too. I would like to try both of them at the same time. And
All right.
let's try.
Taste time.
All right, let's start with Duff's. They're very similar, but when you go into details, this one is more caramelly.
This one,
It's
Sapsucker.
thicker, and I feel like Duff's is more like a little bit not acidic, but something like lighter, lighter taste.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe you can try it now.
Yeah, no, I totally agree that this one, the Sapsucker, it's richer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's not bad or good. It's just different. So why don't you try it?
Okay. Yeah, Sapsuckers.
Very thick.
It's definitely like the one that we tried.
I think it's different than Back Creek, but
Back Creek.
but it's more similar to them. Here's Duff's. I think Duff's has like a more complex taste. It has more different kinds of flavors that come at you.
Yeah, I can definitely feel like the firewood that they use, the apple firewood, it's definitely here.
Like a smoky taste.
Not only smoky, but like very light hints, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more.
It's definitely, you can tell the difference that it's a wood fired, because they probably don't use food fired method
Yeah.
of
There's
concentrating.
just a lot more different tastes. Although I like this one because in Laurel Fork, because it's just like a straight caramel, thick caramel syrup that I really like. But this one is really nice to just try it
But
and
this,
savor it.
yeah, the Duff's has a very peculiar taste about it.
It has a lot of different tastes. I think
Yeah.
like at first you get the caramel and then it transitions into like
Yeah.
a smoother, like
Yeah, no, that's
more
true.
acidic taste.
This one is more like your standard, like caramel, like dark, rich.
It's not standard,
Yeah, well, no,
but
it's
you
standard.
can't find. You still can't find this at a store.
Yeah.
But they're different, definitely.
I like them both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we haven't really tried light syrups here.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't.
Maybe
feel
next
I
year.
don't feel like doing that.
Maybe next year.
Maybe.
So at the Laurel Fork Sapsuckers, there is almost 4,000 feet of elevation. It's pretty high actually
Yeah, for Virginia.
for Virginia. Yeah. Could definitely feel it. So we're just driving to I think it's called Rexrode Farms. They also have a store. I think it was in another place, the store. Yeah, so it'll be in Bluegrass, one of our favorite areas in Highland County. It's very scenic there. So we'll be there in 10 minutes. And like always, there's no internet connection here throughout Highland County, except for maybe Monterey, the very center of the place.
Like the main road.
Yeah, maybe that'll have some
Discovered.
kind of 4G or something. It's a very nice scenic drive. I think there'll be an overlook soon. We'll stop by it. There are no cars there. The nice open view. Yeah, so there are, I think, I don't remember this being last year, some events happening like music, like we saw in the first farm. Yeah, here we saw a few ravens eating some roadkill by the water somehow.
I think it was there, right there.
Yeah. So they were still there?
There are 3 of them now.
Much snowier and colder here. So I guess we're near Monterey again. We're gonna take a left turn soon to Bluegrass. And Bluegrass are where some nice farms are with the apple trees and many sheep that we saw. And this is a great landscape view here. Driving from the Laurel Fork, Sapsuckers. Yeah, I wonder why many people don't like the dark grade maple syrup. It's one of our favorites. Because for me, the light colored maple syrup isn't very flavorful. I mean, it does have a maple flavor, but it's just sweet and that's it.
To say.
People have different tastes.
Yeah.
So now that you've seen snow, what do you prefer, the snow or springtime feel during the Maple Festival? I mean, the snow it's more cozy when you're inside.
Yeah.
That's nice. And you enter the warm buildings here. It's very comforting.
I like both.
Yeah. But you don't want to walk around because your hands get cold too fast. So taking a left turn to Bluegrass. I like the name Bluegrass. Everyone's going in different directions. So you can see the scenic area here. And after Rexrode, there's the Puffin Burgers. We were there last year. It's also a popular place. And I think they sell like buckets of the maple syrup there.
Yeah.
Huge amounts.
Quantities, yeah. They produce a lot of them.
We will see what this place has to offer. I mean, we already bought enough maple syrup for us to try. But the cornbread was really good,
Yeah.
with the maple syrup especially.
I think that's how it used to be made on bread.
But you said it was gritty, but it was still soft. It wasn't hard. There were no hard pieces.
No.
That's the most important part.
I guess it was the coarse.
Coarse,
That's what it's
But
called.
no like hard pieces because I
No.
think that's like the downside of some cornbreads is that they have hard pieces in them.
No.
This one was great.
Real countryside cornbread.
So we're entering Rexrode Sugar Maple Orchard.
Ooh,
What?
that's rough. They have, what is it called? Kettle guard?
Yeah.
And it's a rough one.
Well, we'll be going back the same way, so at least it's not as in the other farm with the snow.
Oh, food.
Yeah, I wonder what they have, what kind of food.
I'll find out.
Maple syrup. There aren't that many people here, actually.
No?
So I wonder if they're showing how to make maple syrup here too. Very windy here too. You can see the steam coming from the cabin. The wind is nice though. Very small farm, but they also show you how they make the maple syrup. And there's a small store and a small menu of items such as hot dogs, pork barbecue, which is all very cheap here compared to restaurants, for example, in cities. Yeah, it's very open here, especially. You can see a lot of snow on the mountain in the front there.
Oh, wow. It's a very tall mountain,
Yeah.
by the way, that one I had.
Yeah.
Was.
But actually, because it's on the border of West Virginia, when we're going north, it's also going to be West Virginia, so we're going to enter West Virginia again.
So it could be West Virginia right there.
Yeah, more farms here. I wonder if we'll see some sheep.
Oh yeah, all right.
I feel like the sheep are all of different breeds here.
Yeah.
They all look a little bit different. Sadly, they're far from the road, but maybe there'll be some closer. I remember there was one farm that was very... Oh, there's some sheep there. Oh, they all have a number attached to them on their fur. That's a very scenic road here. Driving towards the town of Bluegrass. Some more sheep. Lots of sheep. More cows. More sheep than cows. Church. So we're turning on Bluegrass Valley Road. This is our favorite road in the county. And actually in the town of Bluegrass, there are some stores. You can buy maple syrup also. So you don't have to actually visit a farm. And it'll be less crowded than in Monterey, where all the festivities are. There's that nice mountain covered in snow. It's interesting that it's covered in snow, but here there's no snow. So here's the small town of Bluegrass. We actually stopped by at the store, I think in autumn, but obviously there were no more maple syrup there for sale because the season was long gone. And this is the last stop, so we'll be driving out of Highland County after this. And that'll be it for the Maple Festival. But at least we got some maple syrup to go.
Yeah. We got to taste and compare, which was great, I think.
Yeah, but obviously, I mean, we didn't try the lighter colors, which people like, so it's hard to say if this is any helpful. Oh, what is that? Cows? But definitely more sheep than cows here. I wonder where it goes more toward the wool or meat or milk.
I mean, they probably use both wool and meat, but
Milk.
it's hard to say.